Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I think Theo Hernandez is one of the most exciting fullbacks in the game. Rarely have I seen a player display all the qualities needed in a complete fullback at such a tender age, and at a time where the role of the fullback is even more crucial. He really is a diamond.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Well, they can break here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that has left him in a heap. Diaz. Now it's Darwin. Can he get on the end of this? Now there's a... It's Dembele! Good running, strong and purposeful. Hakimi with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance.
Terrific effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Not the most accurate pass. And here's Bellingham. And this is Drogba. And he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Drogba.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Nunez. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, easy pickings there. Mbappe. And he's in one-on-one. He's had a shot! They've scored! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
After 20 minutes is
Liverpool have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now this could be a chance. Knocks it into space. Early ball out from the back. And he was quick to react. And it's Salah. Now it's Darwin. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's had it taken off him. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold picks it up out wide. It'll be a throw-in. Now, can they get him away? Alexander-Arnold played... He's rising! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pinches it off him. And Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's going to have his name taken. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, good effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
That's destined for the flank. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Now that's well seen too.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
It's a threatening ball. Big chance! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Liverpool are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Now it's Darwin. Now it's Drogba. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Darwin. And it's made its way to him. Shot could be on. Referee has just said play on. That's it, 45 minutes up.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Liverpool firmly in control at the break, 2-0 the scoreline.
Substitutions taking place.
The second period is on the way. Mbappe. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now that looks a decent ball. Yaya Toure is wide and looking to get onto this. Hernandez. And he welcomes it in. Van Dijk proves too strong, too smart. Now he's off and running. And it's Musiala. This looks promising. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Mbappe! Oh, that's neat. Now it's Darwin. Hernandez. Oh, nicely intercepted. Goes long and straight. Van Dijk. 60 minutes played. Alexander-Arnold. That's gone for a throw-in. Hernandez. And that has put paid to that. Now it's Drogba. And it's Yaya Toure. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold wants to run onto this. Darwin. Neymar. Van Dijk, very much a man of this moment. Robertson looking to hit the byline here. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Substitution.
Time for a change in personnel. Might be done. Oh, shooting chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! It's all becoming so easy. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Thuram has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Looking to play him in. Nunez gets flagged offside. Kimmich. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Neymar. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a promising position. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Gives it back. The pass is intercepted. Mohamed Salah. Oh, played through for the wide man. Robertson gets over and intercepts. And the counter is on. And this is Drogba. Engages and forces him off the ball. Guti. Lovely pass, but goes for a shot! And he's stuck it away! Nunez duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Still behind by 2, is there a way back into this?
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Robertson, and there's his chance to lead the counter for Drogba. Now it's Dembele. Hernandez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Hernandez. It's a searching pass. Now it's Dembele. He's picked his way through, so no flag here. He's shifting through the... and he shoots! And there's a goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Liverpool visibly comfortable, now up by 3. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Neymar! Neymar! What about that one? A finish right from the top draw. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been...
So that's it. It is all over. Liverpool are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them.
Hello,
Drogba claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Liverpool definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to kick off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this fella, Donnarumma, is someone who's been catching our eyes ever since he made his top-flight debut at the age of 16. He's had to grow up very quickly because of that, and it shows in his positional awareness and consistency.
He's rising! That's going to go a long way. It's a really well-measured ball. He's through here. No, that's been intercepted. Van Dijk goes back to front. And they've got a throw. Now that looks a decent ball. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. McAllister. Dani Olmo. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Mbappe picks it up out wide.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset. There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Not the most accurate pass. And he's in on Yaya Toure! Oh, it's come off the upright. Alexander-Arnold gets into a good position. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Still goalless at the moment. Silvestre does really well to win the ball there. Zola. And it's made its way to him. Bellingham. Now it's Drogba. Howson proves too strong. And here's Haaland. That is love. Tries one from range. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Played out to the left flank. Mbappe. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. McAllister, that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Haaland. It's run loose here. Oh, good ball. Now, who's going to be first to this? Looking for the run. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. He's got away. McAllister deals with that comfortably. Haaland. Now it's Dani Olmo. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's well spotted. Threads one in. Robertson. Cross flung in towards the middle. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now, this could be a chance. Haaland. That's a lovely, neat pass. Joelinton is onto this. That is good strength. Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. Looking for options for movement.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well played right into his path. And he can thump it away. Yaya Toure. It's a promising position. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Nice looking ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Ball in towards the middle. It's Dembele! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Robertson is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Linton.
Liverpool couldn't really be more watertight in midfield.
And that brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Hello everybody, and
Well, every now and again we get a bit lucky, Peter, don't we? And this is an absolute treat. A tremendous spectacle for the neutrals, but a bit of a nightmare for the fans and two managers.
Liverpool looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. So we're underway for the second half.
Liverpool can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
And he's let fly! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Great ball if he can get there. Lee Kang-in finds himself offside. And it's Olmo. And they win it back again. Again the flag's up. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Cafu.
Welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
Dani Olmo can see things others simply cannot. Oh, super find. And no, that was never going to make it. Zola. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Cafu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Dembele receives it in a wide position. Liverpool with the corner, they're first. Yaya Toure! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Rijkaard is there and he can pick it up. And here's Drogba. Great defending, strong and determined. Drogba showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's in a great position here. And he's quick to snatch it back. Millwall can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Dani Olmo. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Mbappe might just make this. Now it's Yaya Toure. And it's Robertson. Can he get it through? Zola.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Pinches it off him. Great vision. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he shoots! And that's a sharp finish. There seemed no way back, but they are level. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Linton. Zola. Lee Kang-in. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Millwall really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Silvestre cuts out the pass. Chance here to counter. This looks promising. And there's green grass ahead of him. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And here's Lee Kang-in.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Drogba.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Some really good ball movement. And the pass is intercepted. Now, can they get him away? Looking to play him in.
There will be
Played through for the wide man.
Time.
Cafu. Tries to pass it through. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Dembele. Haaland, spread to the right. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Can he get on the end of this? Van Dijk gets... And that is as much time as there will be. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a fitting atmosphere, and I think football won this time.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
That's very neat. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's had it nicked away. Caicedo. João Felix. Showing great feet there. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pulls out once more. Dembele. Drogba receives it in a good position here. Out of play for a throw. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries to play it through. Just eases him off the ball. Rijkaard. So, what can they make of this? And it's Robertson. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Camavinga.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Drogba. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front. Barcelona definitely like their pressing from the front.
That's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Caicedo. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Messi. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. João Felix. And it's Mendes. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Bellingham. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. That pass has been well intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Camavinga. And this is Kane. Yaya Toure. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. Well-timed, excellent interception. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Chance here to counter. He's found a way through. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nice bit of trickery. And it's Caicedo. And here's João Felix. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Bellingham. Aimed beyond the defence. Spread to the right. There's the delivery. Good read, needed to be. And here's Mbappe. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's picked his way through. That's the keeper's ball. Now it's Messi. Now it's João Felix. He is through here. Now, can they get him away? Mendes picks it up out wide.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Kane. And he's managed to get free. Yaya Toure. Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Oh, really well played.
That's tidy. Dembele. He's got away. Hops him off it and wins back the ball. That's it, 45 minutes up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
And now, please turn.
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable.
Substitution.
And we get things going again.
Liverpool really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Caicedo. Saliba. Caicedo. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Camavinga. Well, that is one way to stop him. Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. And that's the keeper's ball. Messi. It's Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's quick to return it. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Liverpool clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always...
And the finish! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Dembele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Messi goes short. And here's Messi. And that has left him in a heap. Dembele is always looking to break lines. Great vision. Mbappe providing an outlet on that. Chance for a shot! It's a goal! The first significant strike. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Didier Drogba.
first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He won't be happy with that one. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
And it's Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Can he get it through? Robertson picks it up now. He's having a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Oh, shooting chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Substitution in progress.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Van Dijk. Drogba is onto it in a flash. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Camavinga pokes it out wide.
That's going in strongly.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Dembele in acres of space out wide. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now then, the ball's come loose.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
This is their second corner of the game. Drogba! And that would have been game, set and match.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
And here's Mbappe, looking to play him in towards the back stick. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He can run onto that. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable. Liverpool can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And here's Drogba.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
This is Dembele. Mbappe, who does have an assist to his name. Knocks it into space. That's where it came from. Well read, and the danger is averted. So, third corner of the game. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Drogba claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Opportunity to pay a visit to our official store.
Your reflections then, Jim?
Liverpool clearly weren't looking to win it this way.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Edwin van der Sar, such a calm, composed keeper.
He is one of the first sweeper keepers, Peter, because his feet are almost as good as his hands.
And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, this looks sharp. Looking for options for movement. That's really well manoeuvred. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. It's gone out for a throw-in. Mbappe. Robertson. Tries to play it through. Can he get it through? Toure showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Dembele. Rijkaard. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Might be danger here. Dembele chasing after it. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Bellingham bumps him off it and wins back the ball. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Referee's given a throw. Martinelli. Cross needs to be good. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Knocks it into space. He's in plenty of space here. Cleared without hesitation. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Now it's Drogba.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, there's a probing ball. Can he get on the end of this? Great ball, and he's in here. Now there's the shot! And it's a goal! And there is your opener. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 8, Bellingham.
So the first goal of the game.
Bellingham.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Threads one in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's the throw. Gabriel Jesus. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Engages and forces him off the ball. No, that's been intercepted.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Ødegaard. The message is clear, none shall pass. Great vision. Martinelli. Martinelli is onto this. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Bellingham.
Liverpool have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
It's loose, goes for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Jorginho. Now it's Drogba. Now it's Yaya Toure. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And he's had it nicked away. Jorginho. And the shot! It's loose now. Oh, he's been... And again! Yaya Toure.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Dembele. Dembele proves just a little bit too strong. Tries to pass it through. Well seen, saw that coming. And for the first half, that is that. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Liverpool just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. So the action resumes. Liverpool currently ahead by the smallest of margins. And they've got a throw. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's gone loose. And this is Dembele.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Drogba finds himself offside. And that has left him in a heap.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Yaya Toure, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Alexander-Arnold has it out wide and in space. And he's managed to get rid. Played out to the left flank. Delivery from Mbappe. A corner it is then. Liverpool with the corner, they're first. Terrific effort! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Van Dijk is there, and he can pick it up. Ødegaard does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Drogba might just make this. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That has been cut short.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Not the most accurate pass. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, a guilty! It's Dembele! Calafiori with the clearance. And that's another good win of the ball. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see. That's going in strongly.
Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. And he's straight offside. Drogba is onto it in a flash. And he's there to retrieve it. He's a sharp little ball here. That'll be a throw. Great defending, strong and determined. And he whips it in. That is good alertness. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Liverpool surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, it's Dembele. Nicely weighted ball, nicely intercepted.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. And here's the chance to counter. Liverpool leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. He's in a great position here. Chance, surely! Oh, brilliant from Bukayo Saka! A finish of true class. Arsenal are level. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Substitution in progress.
Arsenal can make their change now with a break in play. Arsenal restore parity.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Martinelli. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Timber can get it clear.
There will be
It's clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Out of play for a goal kick. And the number on the board is 3. Now it's Martinelli. Well, now it's a race for the ball. This time, surely! And that's it! They will have to shake on that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Bellingham voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Information is currently being displayed on
So
the
there
screen.
it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed the right qualities to try and win it. and, you know, ultimately ended up cancelling each other out.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker, not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence from getting too high or indeed getting too comfortable.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Drogba. Oh, shooting chance! And he's heaved it away. Van Basten. Now it's Lewandowski. Cafu. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Lewandowski. Pings in a header! That's another chance! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Alexander-Arnold. Robertson. Now Mbappe. And it's Bellingham. And this is Dembele. That's tidy. Alexander-Arnold has it out wide and in space. Van Dijk picks it up from the goal kick. Now it's Drogba. Rijkaard. And it's Robertson. Robertson. Oh, he's been real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. This time, surely! And he's stuck it away. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and the analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Aims beyond the defence. Nicely weighted ball. Cafu does well to get it back. Gattuso. Now it's Drogba. Can he get it through? And the shot! The net. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Looking to play him in. Dembele. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top...
Oh, good climb! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's a searching pass. Perez looking to add to his goal. And this is Drogba. Perez. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Perez. Played in. Getting up there! And no mistake. It's level again. What a match we have.
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So again, we have parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Played in by Robertson. Oh, great leap! Oh, it's hit the post! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Now that's well seen too. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Looking for options for movement. Bellingham. He's had it taken off him. He's got away. Played in, but he leaps for it. Marvellous goal! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Rangers with the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
He decides to cross it. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Van Basten. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Robertson. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's really well cleared. And that signals the end of the first period. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Please look at the screen.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And we get things going again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Knocks it into space. Spread neatly.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
He's a sharp little ball here. Drogba in acres of space out wide. And a header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Alexander-Arnold. Lewandowski. Now it's Van Basten.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's lost his man. Chance! Oh, he hit that sweetly. That is decidedly lacking. And here's Dembele.
Dembele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's an excellent interception.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That'll be a throw. Mohamed Salah. Howson going vertical.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, no messing about. It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And it's Yaya Toure. Spread it left. Cross from Robertson. Forced to go back.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break.
He's had a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now that looks a decent ball. Pires is in a really good position out wide. Oh, that's a fine interception. Yaya Toure, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Robertson tries to play it through. Oh, red, nice interception. Cafu. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Robertson. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. He might be in here! Dembele. And he shoots! And he can clear it away. That has ended up in no man's land. And the pass is intercepted. Deftly away. Mbappe, Yaya Toure, Robertson, has crossed into the middle, and he gets rid in a hurry. Lovely, now then.
Liverpool really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
It's Van Basten! And that really should have been that.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Rangers have their second corner now. And the keeper beats it away. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Looking for a runner. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, that's delightful. Cafu. Crosses it in. Terrific effort! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. Goes for a shot! And they're quick. Good effort from distance. Now it's Mbappe.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Looking for the run. Drogba. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And here's Dembele. Impressive jump. And it's in. They have stolen level at the last. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
Substitutions taking place.
So, that's the end. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something.
Hello, attendees. This
Not
is
ideal
a
for either
World
side, of course.
Children's
Although
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, we can test it.
Shot a goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Now, can they get him away? Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Roberto Baggio. And the ball is out of play. Maldini is there, and he can pick it up. Yaya Toure. That's a lovely, neat pass. Seedorf. Robertson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking for the run. Look at the space here. Shot could be on. Liverpool with the corner, there first. Impressive jump! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Seedorf. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
And the through ball. Drogba! It's in! And there is your opener. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 20.
Liverpool penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Baresi. Oh, easy pickings there. Decent chance! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Liverpool are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Liverpool have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Cruyff. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's destined for the flank. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And Cruyff! Now, who's going to be first to this? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's got away. Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Threads one in. Ball's gone out of play. Rijkaard. And here's Dembele. Drogba. It's Drogba! Incredible! Just incredible! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, good spread. Time and again they are repelled. Cruyff is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That has ended up in no man's land. Now who's going to be first to this? Cruyff.
This is the time you need that pace.
Tries to pass it, and he shoots! And it's in! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Oh, well played, well played. Takes a shot! It's in! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Dembele.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's been played through. And he's definitely on. And a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Great ball, and he's in here. Drogba! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Roberto Baggio. Robertson spots it and intercepts. And here's Yaya Toure. And the finish! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. So the team's still separated by 1 goal, but it should be very different.
Hello attendees, this
Caution
is
certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
So everyone needs a breather here. 5 goals we've seen already. It is good, very good. It's 3-2. That gets us going once more. Oh, good-looking ball. Bellingham. The ball goes in. And a header! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Well read, and the danger is averted. Messi. Cannavaro. Looking to play him in. There's the shot! Well, now it's a shoot! It's Drogba! And it's come back out to him. Oh, good finish! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be.
And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Tries one from range. No, he's missed it.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Cruyff, played out to the left flank. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now? Well, Cantona! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's there to make the challenge. Now it's Drogba. Spread out to the left. He's picked his way through. Hangs one in. Schmeichel deals with that nice and simple. And it's Dembele. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Knocks it into space. Lovely pass, but... And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. So smooth. A signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And now he has 2.
Substitution on the field, number 11, Mbappe.
So we have movement
Number
on both
15,
benches.
Dembele.
Manchester United may be
Number
down,
20,
but not out just yet.
Coming on the field, number
Beckham.
14, Rashford. Number 6,
Somewhat off target. He's in one on. It's Beckham! What a big quick. Oh, what has happened here? This time, surely! And he's found the net! Back within 1! They have them in their sights again! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United now just needing 1.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And he's certainly onside here. Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He leaps for it! He will be livid with himself.
Liverpool certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Maldini. And that's gone loose. Distributed tidily. And that's a sharp finish! Rashford. That's been slipped through. Bellingham. Yaya Toure. Beckham. Spread to the right. Toure was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Rashford. Can he get it through? Referee's given a throw. Cross flung in. Oh, good effort! It's hit the crossbar. And again! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Spread neatly. Thuram. That's a sharp pass. And they can counter here. Looking for options for movement. Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Yaya Toure clearly is very disappointed, but at least his boss is applauding him for his efforts. That's the kind of attacking endeavour they need.
Oh, that's well spotted. And that is that. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
And if you do have a chance to...